Like this video in the next 5 seconds or you're going to lose your first game in NBA 2K21, I would not risk it. If you're losing games in NBA 2K20 and your record looks something like this, but you want to change that today and make your record look something like this, then this is a video for you. Because whether you want to be a comp guard or a comp center, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you could become comp in NBA 2K20. So make sure, if you're not already, subscribe, click that bell icon so you never miss an upload or stream. And without further ado, let's get straight into this banger. Alright, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy JT, back at you guys with another banger, man. And today we're talking about what you can do to win every game, become better, and overall just have way more fun playing 2K20. Now in this video, guys, I cover so many different things, and I guarantee you, if you watch the next 10 minutes or however long the video ends up being, you will be a way better 2K player by the time this video is over. Now, like I said earlier, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other helpful videos and lit live streams. But without further ado, y'all, let's get straight into it. Alright, now we're going to be talking about a bunch of different things in this video, but one of the most important things in NBA 2K20 is your build. Now for builds, you're going to want to make one of the most overpowered builds in the game, especially if you find yourself losing a lot, because with an OP build, you could win without having much skill. You can make what you want, alright, but if you want my recommendation, if you're not good at the game yet, I would probably make an inside center, because they are much easier to use and you can rely on your teammates much more. If you don't want to make a center, it's all good. I have a lot of good guard builds for you guys, and yeah, I would definitely recommend making a point guard though, because you can get the best badges at point guard compared to other positions like shooting guard and small forward. Now for the most overpowered pie charts you can choose NBA 2K20, alright? So the most overpowered pie charts are the pure blue pie chart. This pie chart is how you can make an interior finisher and interior force, which are just broken builds. The yellow and red split pie chart, this is the pie chart you can make a two-way slashing playmaker with. And this build will bail you out, even if you're not that good at the game yet. And like, yeah, if you get good with this two-way slashing play, you will legit never lose a game. Now to make this build, copy the exact attributes I have on the screen. Just pause the video, and as you can see, he gets 60 badges, which is absolutely insane. If you hit legend, you can get up to 100 badges. So yeah, make sure this build is a point. And I would also recommend the half red, half green if you want to be more of like a spot up. You know, like if you're playing with an ISO on the 2s, or you want to build that can guard the ball on the 3s. None of these builds take too much skill, and you could dominate with these builds with very little practice. And once you get better, then it's just going to be insane. Now for which takeover is the best in NBA 2K20, it's tough to say, because I think 2K did a really good job of balancing it out this year. But I went with sharpshooter, but honestly it depends a lot on the build that you're using. I would just look to pick the takeover that your build is best at. So if your build is like really good at slashing, pick slashing takeover. If it's really good at shooting, I'd go with shooting takeover. If you do a lot of fades, pick shot creator. So look what matches your playing style and what matches your build. Alright, so once you find the right build, take some time to grind your badges in my career. And look, I know it's really boring, alright? But if you seriously want to start winning games, you got to do it, or at least most of them, because if you're not, you're just at such a disadvantage. So even if you're having a good game, and even though your build may be overpowered, it won't matter because you just don't have enough badges and you're at such a disadvantage. So make sure to get them out of the way and grind them out. Now I'm quickly going to tell you guys the best method to grind all your badges. So for shooting, what I would recommend doing is sitting on the hash mark of the opposite side of the court, and when your team gets a rebound, start slowly moving towards the corner, and you should have a wide open 3 basically every time. Now for playmaking, call for a pick and roll and throw lobs. You could throw a maximum of 25 lobs a game. Anything more than that, it won't count. So once you're done lobs, start throwing flashy passes. For slashing, again, don't play defense, just go in transition, do teardroppers and euro steps. That's what's going to get you the most. And for defense, it's kind of the hardest one, but just try to get rebounds, steals, and blocks. Now we need to talk about shooting, because let's be real, unless you're an inside player, shooting is the most important thing in NBA 2K20. Like, you could be good at everything else, but if you're 50, like, you're never going to be really good at NBA 2K20. So now if you're having issues shooting, it may be because the build you're using doesn't have a high enough 3-point rating, because the lower it is, the smaller your green window will be. So what I would recommend is to make a build with a minimum 75 3-point rating, especially if you're missing shots. If you're having issues shooting, then listen to my next tips, alright? So now the jump shots that have the highest green window in NBA2K20 is simply jump shot 98 for guards and jump shot 38 for spot ups. Now, if these don't work for you, I have a whole jump shot video. I know a few other really good shots. I'll have the link for that video in the description. But if you're losing games, I would honestly just put on one of those 2 shots I just said. You don't even need jump shot creator. And now that you got a jumper, practice with it with no meter, and just spend like honestly 10 minutes every day. And if you have a bad game, or a couple bad games, just go back and take a couple more shots like this, and like that's how you get good at shooting, man. You're not going to get shooting by changing your jumper every time you have a few bad games. You need to find out how you mistimed it and make the adjustment. That's what I did, and that's how you get really good at shooting. If you're serious about winning games, is to just play toxic. Now, if you're playing on the 2s court, you could do this simple inbound glitch that 99% of park teams don't know how to guard. All you need to do is stand in front of the person checking your teammate the ball. Then get your teammate to just wrap around and cut to the paint. He will get stuck, and you can simply throw a lob, or if your man comes to help and guards the paint, you should have a wide open shot. And now that you got a good jumper, you will probably green that shot. One more quick bonus tip, just one more thing to remember, is just always do your daily spin, because it's basically like you could get some sick rewards, and it literally takes like 30 seconds to do. You never know. You could get skill boost, which will really help you out. You can get double VC, which will help you upgrade your players and stuff. Like, it is just really important to the first thing you hop on 2K, just go do your daily spin if you have it. I know a lot of people forget to do that sometimes, so just giving you guys a reminder. And once the NBA season starts again, you could do this basically pick'em thing where it's like you get like 100 VC per prediction you get correct or something like that. So yeah, guys, make sure to do that once the NBA season resumes. And yeah. Alright, so now for the most important part of this video, how to win every game in NBA 2K20. So once you have an overpowered build, and once you get better at shooting, it's time to learn how to win every game. Now, the way to get good is to find people who are around the same skill level as you, maybe a bit better than you, and just grind with them, man. Because even if you have a teammate and you know how that person plays, even if they're not good, you're already above 70% of the people that just play with randoms every day. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, JBT, man, I don't have anybody decent to play with. So how is this going to work? Well, what you do is look for courts where there's like 2 people on each side, or maybe 2's court and there's 1 person on each side, and just hop on the better team. Hopefully they don't hop off, and then once you're in a game, try to get communication with them, play unselfish, and who knows, man, maybe you will find some people to get better with. That's what I did in 2K19, and that's how I met a lot of the teammates that I have to this day. Now, also, this is going to sound really stupid to a lot of you, but if you don't care about your win percentage and you just care about actually getting better, I would recommend playing against good players instead of running. Because even if you know you're probably going to lose, you can look and see firsthand what makes that team a good team and add what they're doing to their game and just add it to your game. And yeah, if you only care about your win percentage, alright, maybe not. Just, get that win percentage up so you can find better teammates and look to get on the better team. But you could definitely watch my videos on how to get in an easy park just so you could get some practice in before you play harder matchups. I'm going to leave the link to that video as well in the description, so make sure to check that out after you're done watching this video. Now, once you start to rank up and become better, you can start looking for new teammates in Ante-Up, and you don't even have to play Ante-Up. It's just most of the good players are there, so you can invite them to the squad, and then you just head over to the park and just, ball out in the park. Now, another thing I need to mention is I do subscriber streams basically 3 times a week. So as long as you're subscribed to the channel, you could join the park while I'm streaming, and I will gladly try my best to help you improve your record, because I got an 89 win percentage, so I know how to win some games. But yeah, guys, those are basically the tips I have for you. The most important thing is to definitely keep practicing. The more you play, the better you will get. But anyways, until next time, man, it's your boy JBT, and I'm out. Peace.